easier than I thought it was going to be. Opening remarks. What do I say? 2 years ago, 2006, my heart was broken. You saw a gentleman today who represented Western North Carolina. He represented it boldly. I saw him be defeated. I saw the Republican Party take a turn. I was sitting on my haunches, being quiet. I had a comfortable life, but I couldn't sit there. I had to get involved. I had the honor of being elected by this body as your district chair. In the last 2 years, I've learned what it is to wear a black and white striped jersey and carry a whistle. It doesn't matter which way I have blown that whistle. I've upset some of the people in this room, one way or the other, sometimes both directions. I didn't know that's what my job was. I did the best I could. We started off, we were full of optimism, and we were going forward, and my treasurer and secretary decided to team up, and he wanted to run for Congress. I had to hustle and find some new people to work. Sue Lynn Ledford has been a vice chair as someone who has always been there to give me words of encouragement, give me a hug when I needed it, as many of you have. But you know, we went into that battle, and it was one of the most unorthodox congressional things that I have ever been a party to. I learned a lot. I learned how to make some decisions that I didn't know I had it in me to make. And I did the best I could. And you know what? Under the most incredible odds, you guys did incredible. I'm going to show you some things right now that are going to shake you up a little bit. And the reason is because I know how much y'all watch Keith Olbermann and MSM. I know you do. Come on, don't y'all watch him? I mean, if you're ever having any low blood pressure problems, that's the place to go. But I want to show you the rest of the story. I want to show you what Western North Carolina did. You should be proud. And even those areas where you're going to see some things you're going to say, oh no, be proud. And you know why I want you to be proud? I want you to look at this room. Have you seen a district convention that had big red signs and balloons, red, white, and blue, and our entire theme is optimism? Because when we walk out of this room, people are going to be looking at us for leadership and how we present ourselves will make a difference as to whether we're going to win or not. So here we go. Have you seen that one? Isn't that beautiful? There's a lot more red up there than I bet you've been told or led to believe. But let me show you something else here. This is the counties, by county, across the country. You know, there's a lot more red up there, isn't it? It looks pretty good. It's growing. Let me show you something a little bit. Well, just take another step. This is the great state of North Carolina. And you know, there are a lot of things that are going to be coming up in the next 2 years. Some of them, if you look at that purple squiggly line in the middle, that little district, I want you to know that in actuality, that district is held together by a bolt. Somewhere along I-85, the only way they could figure out how to draw that crazy thing, to pack the votes in as they did, was they probably had, I understand they had to use a bolt on I-85 on the bridge so that they could still argue that that district is really contiguous. Over there in the far west, that's us. Let's take a look at Western North Carolina. Western North Carolina, there are people in here today that drove 2 hours or more to be a part of this. We are large, and the journey is not easy. I have traveled throughout the 15 counties, one time or another, sometimes in the early morning, sometimes in the middle of the night. It's better in the middle of the night. A lot of traffic, and you only have to slow down in your headlights, because you don't know. It could be blue. But Western North Carolina is not easy to get around, but it's an important part of North Carolina politics. And I'm going to do a little stroll through for you. We're going to talk about your counties real quick. First of all, for those individuals over in Cherokee, who we appreciate, 2 hours or more. They drive 2 hours just to come to our district meeting each month. But you know what? They voted red. They voted nice and red. From there, we roll to up on top of the mountain. We're going to go up real high. Lowell, you came down a long ways. Where's Graham County today? Lowell, thank you for being here. It's a long way to Robbinsville. Up there, it's not whether we elect Republicans, it's which Republicans. It's been that way for a long time. They have good government. They have the county commission. They have sheriffs. And they have Republicans in Cherokee, too. And we're honored at our farthest 2 counties. We're going to roll on a little bit further. We have this one county that just turns out to vote. They like to elect Republicans, and we're honored to recognize Clay County. Hayesville. I don't know if you've been to Hayesville, but you need to go there. They worked hard and they elected Republicans. They voted for McCain, and they voted. We're proud of them. As we roll on through western North Carolina, we're going to go take another little look at another county here. This county is an interesting county. They got a sheriff. They are just 1 vote shy of having that county commission in its entirety. And they vote Republican. Y'all done a great job. And you know what? For a county that has 10,000 Republicans, they have done a great job of getting all of these delegates here today. Congratulations. But they voted Republican. That's a red county. Home of former state senator Bob Carpenter, and we're honored to have him here today. Red. Then we're going to go on up here to another one. This county overcomes incredible hardship. Do you know that 85 to 90% of this county is controlled by the federal government? They believe that when double-digit unemployment reaches into the low double digits, that they've had an economic gain. No. They work hard out there. You know, something they won't tell you in the Asheville Citizen, I use it to start fires, and I don't know why I paid for that, but nevertheless, they didn't tell you that they have partisan school board elections in Swain County. And they elected this November a Republican to their school board. They also voted for McCain, and that is not exactly an easy task. Way to go, Swain County. Where are you guys at?
We have a Republican.
And they got a Republican sheriff. So at least we have a chance to make sure that the laws are carried out there. We roll on in. This is a tough county. Jackson County, we love you. And we love the university that's there, Western Carolina. Now, I went to App, and I'm sorry. But let me tell you, Western Carolina, we like to have them on our agenda. We like to play them. You know, you play. But you know, it's a hard place to gain votes for the Republicans. And in this particular election cycle, it was even harder. We had a young Republican, college Republican organization over there where we put up a massive, I was there, 4x8 McCain Palin sign. And we got the opportunity to sit on the front porch of this little building and campaign for Republicans and look across the street. They had a massive building sitting over there with a big 4x8 and every sign imaginable for the opponent. I don't know. All I know is I have to give them credit. They're talented. Because they snuck out somewhere between midnight and 8 a.m. and they didn't tear our sign down. You have to give, these guys they got ingenuity. They brought power tools and unscrewed it, and we have yet to find it again. But we have power tools too. And we had another one flying high just as soon as we could deliver it and get it out there. And if you look at the numbers, we came within 1,000 votes from McCain. You have much to be proud of, Jackson County. We're going to help you gain that next 1,000 votes. Next. You know, we're home here, aren't we? We're in Haywood County. It's almost the center of this district. This is a tough county. It is one of the toughest counties in western North Carolina because one is demographics, two, activists among labor unions. But you know, they not only supported McCain, they elected a Republican to their county commission. Let's give them a hand for that.